Now, if you're a personal trainer, you're a coach, or even if you're wanting to build your online business, I want you to meet Adrian. This guy has inspired me, and his story I know is going to give a lot to you, because when I first met you, Adrian, you're a little bit wayward. Let's be straight up and honest, you know what I mean? And the fact of you being able to take huge leaps and bounds from the last couple of retreats that we've done, and I think this is important for everyone to know, like, it's great to work online and it's great to be able to do these online masterminds, but it's when we get here face to face, we spend this few days together when we get like deep down, real raw, people cry, people hug, people laughed, and we're able to take huge leaps and gains. And dude, you've taken huge leaps and gains, and I'm so inspired from you, and I'm really thankful as well. And I know these people are going to be able to take so much away from it as well. Before we jump into it, what I'd love for everyone to understand is, even before we got started, where were you at with your online business? What were you doing, and where did you feel stuck?
Okay, so basically I started out working construction for the past 10 years, and health and fitness has just been in my blood since day dot.
Yeah. And
I just really wanted to be able to help more people, and because I hadn't been in that sort of personal training, traditional gym environment, I was starting from the beginning. I was starting from rock bottom. And for me, that was probably one of the biggest hurdles to jump through in my own head. So basically, I wanted to know, hey, if I'm going to get started with this PT, whether it's in the workplace, face-to-face, or online, how do I go about it? So that's when, I touched base with you, and that's when things started to happen.
How did you actually find us?
I came across your videos years ago, probably 2 years ago, and then I was just like, I was looking for a fitness business coach, and
I've never asked you that, so that's funny. Okay, like, what were you trying to do to actually build your business before?
Basically, I was doing cold calling businesses daily. So I would have like a list of businesses, and I would call them, and I'd send them my PDF file. This is what we're about, and this is what we do.
Did that suck?
Yeah. But generally got me the confidence.
That's good.
Right? To be able to just talk to people and just go, you know what? Hey, look, this is me, and this is what I offer, and it builds your confidence up.
That's good. Okay, so let's go. That was the before picture. After picture, where are you at now? What's been the biggest win so far?
The biggest win was the first retreat in Sydney. We basically, I was out doing workplace health and fitness, and to be honest, it was just too much of my time. And I was in the big picture of things. I didn't want to be spending all my time on the road, going from business to business. So that's when the retreat really opened up my mind. And I'll be honest with you, man, it was an absolute game changer. Like just transitioning to go all in on one thing. What's your ideal life, and how do you want to make it happen, really? And
it's such a obvious thing when someone brings it up, but I feel like it's so easy for us not to think about that. Is like, okay, well, let's think about what does your dream life actually look like, and then let's design your business to actually give you that. And that was the thing, I saw you have that kind of epiphany sitting there going like, oh my God, like, okay, my life wants to look like this, and it's pretty cool now knowing, what the future holds for you, how that's actually happening.
I know, it's amazing, but in such a short period of time as well.
Yeah, it's cool. Okay, what learning lessons do you think you could actually give? I want to make this really practical for everyone tuning into this. When it comes to like, what have you done that's worked really well? Or like, what are the insights here? Like, dude, coaches need to do this to build their online business. Like, what is that?
Okay, for me personally, I think the biggest takeaway from all this where I'm up to now is building genuine relationships. Like, I'm serious, like, if you're building connection with someone, they're gonna get to know you, they love you over time, and then before you know it, like, you start getting new clients.
Totally.
It's simple, it really is as simple as that.
It's a bit freakishly that simple, and I think that's where a lot of people might think it's a little bit like too good to be true, it's even BS sort of thing, but like, maybe walk people through the system. For you signing up online clients right now, there ain't nothing fancy going on.
No.
There's no Facebook ads going on. There's no website.
No.
and you're still signing up clients each and every week.
Yeah.
Give them an overview, a snapshot so they actually know what the hell they're doing.
So basically, I only started Instagram in October with Chris. So I didn't start a profile. Then obviously I wasn't into Facebook at all. I've never been to really social media. And then I decided to jump onto LinkedIn. And basically, I got a lot of traction on LinkedIn, like connecting with people and like doing DMs and stuff like that to, really build a relationship. And basically, it skyrocketed from there. And I just basically went all in on LinkedIn. And ever since, that's all I've been doing. So I went from 0, well over 500, followers. But not only that, 500 connections with probably, a bit over a quarter of them genuine relationships. Not like, hey, I'm doing a program. Would you like to jump on board? No, it's like, hey, how you going?
Yeah.
How's your week been? Awesome, man. And then building a connection that way.
That's really good. That's really good.
That is really how simple it is. So if you go with the mindset that you are helping people rather than trying to get money, because this is not a short-term fix. Surely at the start, you need to maybe get some income.
Yeah.
But from the start, if you solely focus on building relationships, building that long-term growth foundation in your business, that's when it'll slowly come together.
You said something really good that I want everyone to hear, and that is going all in. But I think even before that, it's realizing for what the value that you're giving people is getting them to break the ice. And I feel like that's why you're able to continuously sign new clients on each time, and there's nothing fancy going on at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So when it comes to you going from a job you didn't like, moving into a business that you love, and you said going all in, because I feel like that was probably one of the biggest differences for you.
Yeah.
You were dipping your toe in, do you know what I mean? And I feel like a lot of other coaches, they're like, I want to do online coaching, I'm kind of doing it, maybe I've got a couple clients, but I'm clearly not getting the results that I want. That all-in factor is so important. What actually made you go through that switch?
Having a business coach.
Yeah.
Like serious, like having someone there who's been there before you. Someone who, knows the pains, knows the things that you're going through, and will help you to sort of, direct you in the right direction.
Yeah, okay. You know what I mean? Didn't want to tee that one up too easily.
No, but serious. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you're going down the river in a boat, like, do you know where you're going?
Yeah.
Do you know that there's maybe a waterfall at the end that you're not prepared for? So, like, it's like, hey, like, there's a waterfall at the end. Just make sure that we, move in the right direction. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, totally. Okay, so before we got started, what were you feeling when it came to life altogether, and what were the sticking points? And then let's talk about what the future is going to be holding for you.
Okay, so basically I decided to start the health and fitness, the online business, because Dad had died 2 years before. I'll say it was less than that, it was like a year before.
Yeah.
And I was just like, life is so damn short. And then I just like, I don't know, I thought, what's the worst thing that can happen? It's so easy to get caught up in a full-time job when you're not happy. Yeah. But there's nothing that was fulfilling in my day.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like, yes, I was earning great money, but 12 hours a day doing shit that you're not impacting the world. Do you know what I mean? You're not changing people's lives. That for me is what, like, I don't care how much money you give me, that is solely what I love about it, man. So Dad really gave me inspiration, I guess.
Dude, what a blessing. And like,
I get goosebumps, man.
Yeah, I know. It gives it to me as well. It's like, because it's unfortunate that it takes a shit thing like that to happen for a kind of like life to slap us the truth. And I would love for that story to go to someone and connect with someone right now, so they go, you know what, I want to live a life where I'm doing the work that I love, and I'm able to impact people with my passion to it, because there's a good chance if you're watching, you've got a passion for health and fitness, like we do, but also at the same time, and this is when you first came on board, it was like, look, it was like, Chris, I need to make money. Do you know what I mean? And I want to build a long-term business. And that was like a big difference. And why I really want your story to be shared is this is about building the long-term game. This is long-term success as well. And that's why I want to talk about, like, with your future going ahead, knowing what's planned for you, like, what are you most excited about?
Basically, like Elle and I, my wife, we
Yep.
spoke like probably 6 months ago, and we're like, you know what, we want to have a family and that, and I don't want to be working 6 days a week and not being able to see, you know, my son or daughter taking their first steps or anything like that. Like I actually want to be able to, you know, travel, do some travel together, and you know, that's what life's about. It's about adventure. You're not here to work all the time. You're here to see the world, man. And I guess that's how, you know, the Coaches Cartel is, to be honest, like has really helped me to get outside of my comfort zone, because I'm so solely focused on work all the time. Do you know what I mean? It's just like work 6 days a week, work 6 days a week, and then maybe every now and then go away for the weekend. Like no, I want to be able to do everything, you know, when I want to do it, not when like I have to rock up to a job at 7 a.m. when I don't want to. That's one of the hardest things to really.
Dude, you've touched on some really important points, and I think what I really want you to be able to walk away with from this episode is, like, we've talked a lot of episodes before talking about money, like talking about coaches making excellent launches, and do you mean you've got great income coming through and it's growing brilliantly with none of the fancy stuff, do you know what I mean? So we've only got cool stuff to build on, but it's so much more than that, do you know what I mean? Like, are you able to take care of your family? Do you have financial security? Are you able to do the work that you love? Like, knowing that life is so short, like, do you know what I mean? Like, I could be dead tomorrow. Have I made the most of it and enjoying, do you know what I mean, our time right here? Like, that's the important stuff. Dude, this got a hell of a lot deeper than I thought it was going to.
Totally.
Real quick.
It's like, to a small part, it's about money, but if you can live the life that you actually want to live, you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, money just like buys things, doesn't buy you happiness or anything like that. Do you know what I mean? It makes life a little easier. But you know, you want to be able to just like be free.
Freedom.
That's like that's what it's about. You know what I mean? So,
dude, so
and
true.
do the work you love.
Perfect. No, this is really good. Okay, where does everyone go to find more out about you online?
So probably Instagram, my Adrian Lee, and same with Facebook, Adrian Lee. And I'm trying to grow like my personal brand, but I also have Leeway Fitness, which is my fitness brand. But yeah, website soon.
You don't need a website. It's got clients. You know how we hate the website thing, because you don't need it.
You don't need a website, but yeah. Website will be adrianlee.com as well.
Perfect. Okay, excellent. So I hope you've taken a lot out of today's episode, because I really wanted to make sure that when we walked into this mastermind a couple days ago, you've just taken leaps and bounds every single time. So there's a couple of key things I really want you to take away from. One, you've got to have some face-to-face interactions. That's why I feel it's so important for us to be surrounded by the people that challenge us, not lift us up. I want people to kind of like poke holes in us and say, hey, you've got to be doing this. Because the last time, and I'll be perfectly honest, I pulled this guy apart out of love, and look at how you've grown. And that was like, I was like, dude, you have stepped up to the mark, you've been a man, and I really respect that. That's really, really important. And as well, it's doing the stuff that works. Like, you've done the simple stuff that works, and that's why you're continuing to grow and grow and grow. And then the third point, do the stuff to build the actual life that you want. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's just, I feel like too many people are trying to just chase after the money and the material things. And look, if you're just wanting to drive around in, do you mean Lambos and stuff like that, all to you, that's awesome if you want that. But for us and what we're about, and I think that's why we've connected so well, do you know what I mean? Life, freedom, family, like long-term success, that's what we want to build. And I feel like that's what we need to actually design our businesses around to make that happen. So hopefully you've taken a lot away from today's episode. If you've liked this, click like. If you have any questions for myself or Adrian, make sure that you comment below with this as well. And thank you so much for being with us, and I'm looking forward to seeing you in the next episode.
Now, this is where I want to make sure that you get the most out of being here, and I want to hear from you. So if you've enjoyed this episode, click like, and to make sure I can send you the new episodes each and every week, be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell. Also, I really want to make sure that I'm giving you exactly what you need. So comment below. I want to know what you're going to take away from this episode. And the best conversations after every episode always happen in the Breaking Success Tribe. I'll pop a link below for you to join the free group so you get access to the guides, the live streams. I'm in there answering your questions personally each and every day. Plus you get all the episodes as well. So thank you so much for being here and joining us. I'm really looking forward to seeing you in the next episode.